Hi, thanks for joining me here on Vintage Love. I wanted to go through a really nice mini fold book tutorial for you. My inspiration came from the Papertrey by Lisa Johnson blog. She's a guest designer, or she is a designer for Papertrey Ink. So she has a step-by-step instructions on her blog, and I'll have a link for that at the end of the post. But I also wanted to do a video tutorial for this as well. And first I'll show you the finished product. Here is my finished product, and she has other examples on her site as well. But this one's mine. I used Crate Paper's toy box, and you just open up the flap, and it is a little mini fold book here. And this is going to be for my son. It's going to be a Who Loves You book, and each page will have a little wallet-sized picture of me and him and his dad, and grandma and grandpa and sister. And so that's the book there, and then on the side I have a little binding cover there. So yeah, just fun. And then I need to get some Velcro, and I'll have a little Velcro piece right in here, and so that way it'll stick there and he can just open up the flap. Okay, so let's get started. First, you're going to want, I'm using craft. This one was white that I had here, but I'm using craft so you can see it better on the video. So you want an 8.5 by 11, and you're going to take it long ways, so it should go all the way to your 11 on your scoreboard, and you're going to score all the way down at 3, 6, and 9. Okay. Then you're going to take it over to your trimmer, so you should have 4 columns, and the last column is going to be a little shorter, and that's okay. So now you're going to want to take it to your paper trimmer, and you are going to turn it lengthwise, and you are going to cut at 2 3/4 inch, and you should get 3 pieces like that. And then you're going to end up having a little slack there. See there. Okay, so now you have your 3 scored pieces. They should all be 2 3/4 by 11 long, and you'll notice that at the end you'll have a smaller scored piece down at the end here. Okay, so now you'll just kind of, fold those a little bit, get them a little pliable. Okay, there we go. Now you'll take your adhesive. I'm using Tombow, and you'll put your small end. Your small end is going to connect to one of your bigger ends, okay, and it'll go behind. Okay, so like this. So what I do is I just get some adhesive right on that small end, and I line this up right there. So press down. Okay, and then I'm going to come over to this other small flap here, and I'm going to add some adhesive, and you can have as many of these strips as you want to make your pages. This is what makes up the inside of your mini fold book. Okay, so now I have a really long piece here. Okay, now at one end I have a short flap there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut that end off right at the scored line. Go. And I'm just going to trim off just a little bit more so it's even. Okay, there we go. Now when you're folding, keep in mind you want it folded like it, so it's going to open up like a book. Okay, so on my left side, this is my left, I have my flap going up. Yes, I want it going up. Okay, so I'm going to start with it up, and then I'm going to accordion fold just like this. Okay, so it should be up on the left side and going down on the right side. So now we're just going to take that and put that aside for a minute. Now you're going to want a strip. I already have a pre-cut strip here. This is 11 by 2 3/4. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scoreboard again, and I am going to score it on 3 and 3.5. Okay, and then on your 3.5 line, you're going to fold it and bring that 3.5 line score line all the way over to your 0 mark. Then you're going to go again at 3 and 3.5. Okay, and then at the 3.5 score, you'll fold it again. And now you should have a piece. This piece down here on the scoreboard should be 4 inches. So what you're going to do is you're going to score at 2, right in half. And you're going to take your trimmer again, and you're going to trim that last 2 inches off because you're not going to need it. Okay. So, and then I'm just going to bend at all my score lines that I have here. Okay. So, your short side, you're going to have one side that's going to be a short side. That's going to be your little flap. See, that's going to be this piece right here. That's going to be on your right side. Okay. Now you're going to take your accordion fold pages there, and you're going to, on the left side, the side that is, so let me show you better here. The side that is facing up, this is my left side. Okay, this one, you can close it, and on the outside, you're going to add your adhesive. Okay, and then you're going to take your outside of your book, and you are just going to line it up between the edge and the 3-inch score line right in here. And you're going to glue that down or adhere it down. Okay, there you go. Okay, now your accordion should kind of be like this. Now you're going to take this valley right here. You're going to add adhesive. Okay, and then between this 3.5-inch mark here, I'm not sure if you can see that very well. Okay, so between this piece right here, you're going to lay this down. There. So you should have that little middle piece there where nothing went down on that. Okay, where you bend it at, your binding in there. Okay, so now you have it. So now you can close it just like that. There you go. And then you can open it, and it just opens just like a book. There you go. If you have any questions, please give me leave a comment, and I'll be sure to check it and see what I can do to help. And you'll also be able to visit Lisa Johnson's blog at the poppypaperay.typepad.com. Okay, thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy your mini fold book.